everybody, it's Marissa again. I'm back for another update. This is week 25. Last week was a pretty good week, but it started off with some scale anxiety. I shouldn't say it started off. I was having a really crazy busy week and it was a harder week for me. And I've been doing these little weigh-ins on Fridays. You know, I weigh in on my weigh-in is on Monday, and by Friday I'm curious to see where I'm at before heading into the weekend. So I usually do a little weigh-in on Friday. And when I weighed in last Friday, I hadn't lost a single pound, and usually I had lost something. So I was having some major, mini freakouts and definitely having anxiety over that. And I was also retaining water weight last week, so I was trying to tie in all these little factors together to think, why was this happening? Well, I knew that I had made a couple boo-boos already in the week, so I was definitely thinking about, what I kind of messed up already in my head, thinking this is it. I kind of threw everything down the toilet. We had a board meeting at work, and we got a different caterer, and they brought in cheese, like cheese plate and like fruit, so the cheese was really, really good, and so it was so good that I had it for breakfast, and I had it for lunch, and the next day I had it for lunch again. So I was having this full-fat, delicious cheese for 2 days in a row. So, of course, when I got on the scale and nothing had really moved, of course, I'm blaming that, just kind of, feeling bad about that. So I, stuck to everything super conscientiously over the weekend and I worked out hard, and I just did the best I could. I figured, if I lost a half a pound, I'd be okay with that. I just wanted to see a little bit of a loss, something. So I weighed in today and discovered that I had lost 4.4 pounds. So I'm telling you, the body just does crazy things sometimes, and my lesson learned is just to stay up at scale. No more Friday, a little in the middle of the week type weigh-ins, because those just kind of drive me nuts. So I've learned just to do my Mondays, and that's it. Just don't worry about it anymore. So to recap, I had my gastric bypass Roux-en-Y surgery on September 13th, 2010, and as of today, March 7th, 2011, I am down 111.4 pounds. So I'm excited about that. I'm really, really excited. It just seems like the time's flying by so quickly. It is hard sometimes to wrap my head around that number. It just really is hard. It's like the only way I can describe it. It's kind of a whirlwind. It's exciting though. It's very exciting, but kind of crazy all at the same time. I found out last week that I'll be traveling for work, so I'll be gone the 25th through the 31st. They're sending me to Austin for a conference. So I am facing all these traveling things, because I never expected at this point to be doing traveling I should say just out of surgery, but I'm still early out. I'm just headed into 6 months, because I go to New York next week. Then after that I leave for Austin. So I'm already thinking, how am I I have to bring my protein, how am I going to refrigerate my calcium, all these little things that, as a gastric bypass patients, or any kind of weight loss, surgery patients, I'm sorry, gotta include everybody, I'm sorry, we take our supplements, there's different things we have to follow, so I'm kind of finding that to be a challenge. I'm sure it's nothing that I can't, handle, but it's going to be different. It's going to be challenging. I can't do my weigh-in on that Monday when I'm in Austin, so I'm kind of thinking, oh, what am I going to do? I'm just going to have to deal with it. So it's exciting. It's very exciting. I'm looking forward to that, because I love traveling, and I'm really anxious to get back out there and do stuff. But also I'm thinking it's going to be different, because any other time I've traveled before, I never had to worry about those things. So we'll see. Anyway, everyone, that's it. I don't really have much else to discuss. I kind of feel like that's where I'm going to leave this video. Thanks to everybody for their feedback and your wonderful comments. Hello to all my new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. And of course, I will be back next week, and I hope everyone's doing well, and I will talk to you then. Bye.
Get back to work and sweat some more. The sun will sink and we'll get out the door. It's no good for man to work in